Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's really a blessing, it's really an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you, knowing that I'm bringing a message of truth to you, a message that would set you free, a message that would emancipate you, to help you to discover your true self, because this message is all about self-realization. That's the reason why I want to speak to you this evening concerning the parable of the widow and the unjust judge. But before I go any further into that scripture, which is taken from Luke chapter 18 from verses 1 to verses 8, and you can read it for yourself, and you're going to understand it in a different way, because the first thing I want you to understand is that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is the Bible secular history. And as melanated or black people, whenever you believe that the Bible is literal or that the Bible is secular history, it is only a sign of your stupidity and how delusional you are. So, my brother, my sisters, when you understand that the entire Bible is a psychological drama, then you will be able to understand everything that I'm going to say to you from here on. Okay? Now, many preachers have preached sermons on the parable of the widow and the unjust judge. And they never let you know that the entire Bible itself is parable. It's a parable. And all of the stories, they are parables. And the Bible have no reference to anyone who ever existed thousands of years ago, or to any actual event that ever took place upon earth. It's all have to do with the human imagination. Because God is your own human imagination, which is the creator in man. That's the reason why it says, without him, there isn't anything made that was made, and all things were made by him. It's letting you know that everything that has ever been made was first imagined, and everything else that ever going to be made must always first be imagined. Okay? So now, here we are speaking about the widow and the unjust judge. Now, the widow is a symbol of having a poverty mentality. The widow is a symbol of lack. It's a symbol of destitution. It's a symbol whereby you are thinking only of lack. So here is showing you one who has developed a mindset wherein they're just vibrating on the things that are around them that seems to bring them in a place of lack. And then it is showing you that this widow, or this one who has the mindset of lack, is coming before a judge. And this judge is an unjust judge. This unjust judge is showing you your limited self, the self of man that is bound to limitation, that is not bringing justice to you because you're not aligning yourself to universal laws, and you're not walking with the universal laws that governs the universe. Therefore, you're not getting the answers that you're looking for. But here it is teaching you in that parable, because of your consistency of seeking to know the phenomena of life and to get the answers towards why you are facing what seems to be a life of lack or a life of not having enough, because you are persistent and you continue to seek and to search and to ask and to knock, there has been an exit or an open for you so that your case can be heard. Thus the reason why it is said in that same parable that you have to pray always and not faint. Because what is prayer? Prayer is desire and meditation. And what is a desire? It's a spiritual sensation. So my brother and my sisters, what the message I'm trying to bring across to you today, the message is this: you have to be persistent. You have to know what you want. And you have to be persistent in getting that which you want to bring happiness and peace in your life. And the best way that I can advise you is to give. Give of whatever gift, whatever talent, whatever you're blessed with. Give it to humanity. Bless someone today by using whatever gift or whatever talent that you have. And you in turn will be blessed. Then you will understand that the just judge is you, and the unjust judge is you. And whatever mindset you find yourself in would mean whatever vibration and frequency that you are on. So my brother and my sisters, I just want to encourage you to be like the woman that the Bible has spoken about. That because of her importunity, and she continued importuning and getting an answer, that her answer did finally came. So it's the parable of our life. It's the story of our life. Make use of this message today by knowing what you want, and know that you not just want it to fulfill your ego, but whatever you're seeking is that you can use it to be a blessing to the rest of humanity. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I believe I got my message across to you, and I encourage you to continue to support this work by supporting our books. We have ebooks on Amazon and we have paperbacks, and we are encouraging you to support this work so that we can able to bring more content to you, and even better content and more in-depth content, okay, because we want to strive for more of our excellence, okay, and I want to be able in the right time to come to you live and going more, even more in depth in these things that I'm saying to you. Okay, also those of you who would like to support us with our clothing store, the link is right down below. I encourage you to check out our hoodies and so on, and it's getting cold for those who live in like in North America and so on, in countries where you have to face winter. It's getting cold, and I'm encouraging you to support us with the hoodies, and we have pillows with encouraging words that will help you to know that you always still have to go to bed, you know, consciously and so on. So I want to encourage you to support also in that area. And for those of you who would like to support us on Patreon, we really would embrace such investment. If you invest in giving to us on Patreon, we are quite grateful for the few that we have, and we would like to see more come on board. So I just want to say thank you for everything that you have been doing for this ministry, and I'm grateful to be here serving you. Okay, so with that being said, I want to give you this sign of Matthew 6:22. I say, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And I'm saying to you, my brother and my sisters, when you have that experience, you come to realize this is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you come to realize that without the sun, there is no light, and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. and you come to realize that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun, and we are the people of the sun. Therefore, let us use our mind power to achieve our every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.